8:30. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is the Afternoon Coffee Talk. We get together 5 days a week in the afternoons to chat about what's going on in the world of weather. And today we are tracking a few showers. Take a live look at our first warning Doppler radar, and you can see some of that rainfall out there. It's not a big deal, but as we kind of take you in county by county, let's just start things off by zooming in just a little bit here to the metro. Nothing too intense, but we are definitely watching some showers moving through town. So that's definitely something that may impact you over the course of the day today. No big worries. Again, nothing severe as of this live broadcast, but something I definitely want to point out. But you can see some little pockets of rain right along the kind of orange Seminole County border there out near Wekiva Springs, and continuing that trend kind of through East Orange County, even through Seminole County, watching a pretty decent little shower. Let's zoom in here to Seminole County and just see what's doing out that direction. You could see out around Alafaya Woods. You could see out near Ethel along the river there, watching little pockets of rainfall. Same idea for us into Orange County, little pockets of rain around. You could see it there as we kind of take you in around Bithlo, Christmas, Wedgefield. Nothing too strong. Again, I just want to make sure you know, nothing too strong, just some showers that we're watching. Jessica, it's coming for Sanford. That's right. Hey, even into Lake County, watching the live radar out that direction, we're seeing a little bit of rainfall. Take a look. You can see northern Lake County in particular. Again, nothing strong or severe, but little pockets of rain around. Good afternoon to you, Cindy. Hope you're doing well in Brevard County. We need rain in Lake County. Super dry, Dave says. Well, you can see on the radar there, we do at least have a little bit of rain there. Seeing some light gray. Jennifer, are you talking about your hair, or are you talking about the rain chances out there and the sky conditions? It's definitely some gray skies over top of us. So yeah, not too bad at all. We take a look at the satellite and radar composite across the Sunshine State, and exactly what we had expected is happening. We've got that storm system sitting just off of our east. Counterclockwise flow is bringing more and more of those showers into our vicinity. So with that said, where are we this evening? A couple of isolated showers, may even get into a thunder shower or so. Temperatures falling into the upper range of the 70s by 7 o'clock. We're into the mid 70s by 9 o'clock and into the lower 70s by 11 o'clock. So it's not too bad. Really and truly, it's not too bad. Overnight low temperatures around Central Florida look like this. 65 degrees, that's our forecast for you in Orlando. About 62 degrees in the Villages. 66 for us in Palm Coast. And about the same back over to Melbourne. So not too bad for tomorrow afternoon. We'll watch those temperatures climb little by little. Cassandra, what's going on with the system? We'll take a look at it. Don't you worry. We're talking temperatures for tonight and tomorrow morning first. 87 in Orlando. Yeah, temperature's getting a little warmer, right? 80 degrees New Smyrna Beach. 77 for us in Palm Coast. About 83 in Ocala and 86 here for the Villages. Dan says, just here for the LRC. Well, we know what the LRC says. Now we just have to look and see if everything kind of ties together. Joanne says, you're an inspiration. Spoke with my doctor today about bariatric surgery. Well, thank you. Listen, anything that can improve our lives is the way we do it, right? That's all that matters. I'm breaking my usual I'm going to annoy you now mode and say, nice radar box. You worked very hard on that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Kelly. I appreciate that. In the bottom corner. Hey, if we're tracking radar in the afternoon, might as well not only have the full screen radar, right? Which, by the way, looks like that. Might as well have, in addition to full screen radar, might as well be able to give you the radar in the bottom left corner as well. Richie's asking for launch prospects for Saturday. For right now, we're looking pretty good. Last check, it was like a 70% chance of good weather. So yeah, I think we're going to be doing okay in terms of that launch. All right. Now let's move on to the tropics. So of course, we've talked about this storm system sitting off of our east coast. But what about after that? If you recall, the computer models had kind of been teasing at this idea of seeing something else. So to the computer models we go, and let's just zero in. Let me just tilt this down a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's just take a look and see what they're saying. Okay. Sound good? Does that sound like a good plan? All right. You know what? Let's bring this full screen just so that we can get as clear a view as is possible. All right, so here we go, working this through time, kind of watching. And by the way, what we're seeing, the blues, that's areas of low pressure, okay? The oranges are areas of high pressure. Think of it like this: happy highs, lonely lows, right? Whenever I talk to elementary schoolers, that's what we discuss. So yeah, just in terms of that, okay? All right, so blue, kind of rainy weather, that's what we're seeing right now. The oranges that you see on the right side of the screen there, that's nicer weather, of course, that's high pressure. All right, so follow me through time. We're watching, this is the GFS. This is the 18Z GFS. Excuse me, not the 18Z. This is the 12Z. So the most current run of the GFS. Watch through time. And I want you to notice this is this Sunday into Monday. It's kind of spawning some low pressure moving out to sea. That would be the floor-easter part of the weather pattern, at least as we, time it out thus far. Maybe it's not. We'll have to see. But that times out to the floor-easter part of the pattern. I also want to point out that looking ahead Thursday, Friday, into Saturday, there's a little CAG low, a little Central American gyre that kind of gets going. And into the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico, the GFS is going bonkers. What in the snot is happening here? Now, I did some case studying, and before we go any further, let's just discuss this. I've done some case studying. There has never been a major hurricane in the month of May that I can find. The reason I'm saying this model is going absolutely ballistic. Do I believe that that's going to happen? No. But the model is showing it. I want to illustrate from the American GFS to the European. Look how absolutely different. Let's go to the European ensemble, the controls, so that we can go that much further out and compare apples to apples, okay? All right, this is Tuesday, May 24th on the European. What is it not showing? All hell breaking loose, right? European not showing any massive area of low pressure. The exact same time frame on the GFS is showing a massive hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. So, what's the lesson here, my friends? Computer models are guidance, not gospel, right? They are guidance, not gospel. So don't sit here and get worked up over that. I'm showing it to you because I want full transparency. I want to make sure you know absolutely what we're watching. But what I don't want you to do, I don't want you to be getting overly scared about anything. I don't want you to be freaking out because it's just silly, okay? Seriously, just make sure that you don't get too worked up on things, okay? What can I say? All right. The only thing we're watching for right now is this storm system off of our east coast. It's going to continue to spin. It's going to continue to bring up our rain chances. Just a reminder, though, when we look at the month of June, typical tropical formation zones are close to home. So that is a favorable area for tropical development. I just don't think that this thing is going to go bonkers. All right. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Does anybody have any questions or comments or concerns about that? Just want to make sure. Dan says, lesson, the GFS is broken. You know, it may be trying to sniff something out, but I've not seen a ton of people posting about it. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad sharing it. You know, some meteorologists shun the idea of sharing such a long-range forecast. I don't care. I'm going to give you 100% transparency, okay? I want to share with you all of my weather information. You're not stupid, okay? You're not. I just want to make sure, though, that you are aware, you know? That's all. I don't think it's bad. I just want to make sure that you're aware of what's happening out there. And we'll talk it through. That's why it's called Coffee Talk, right? That's all. Jennifer says that's interesting. And I think that that's what we should take from it. That's interesting. That's all. Dave says, wow, 965 millibar. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a beast on the GFS. Now, is that a 965? It's like 970, 960, that's a little much. that's a little much. Sabir's is asking, what does the BSR show? Yeah, so BSR, and of course I don't have this like dialed up. Of course I don't. Let's see if I do this, and this. All right, so BSR. For those of you that don't know what the BSR is, think of it as a way to like check your work. All right, so what is that? That's Tuesday, May 24th. So May 24th would time out. So like May 5th, 6th, 7th. So let's run. So there's May. Yeah. So it's showing a storm system in the area. It's not showing anything massive, and it's not showing it kind of lifting from the south. So I do think that there's going to be something of a storm system in that time frame. BSR is showing it. The GFS is trying to sniff something out. But do I think it's going to be something massive? No. No, I don't. And I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Yeah. So anyway, there's that. We love you. Long, short, instant, and helpful forecast. Well, thank you very much. Look, I'm just trying to make sure that you know everything that's going on. That's all. But we are on the same level as kindergartners. No, I don't believe that you're dumb. I don't believe that you're on the scale of kindergartners. I think that you're like me. We're all growing and all trying to learn all the time. That's all. Right? Why on weekends we have so much rain in Virginia? Tina, I'm in Florida. I have no idea. Ask your weather guy? I don't know. Dan says the Gulf is way too warm right now. I never heard early hurricane. That is scary. But again, I'm not telling you it's an early hurricane. I'm telling you one model is consistently trying to show something. It may have a little bit of a bias to vorticity. I mean, it could just try to be the Canadian right now. The Canadian loves to spin everything up. So I wouldn't be surprised. That's all. Bruce says messing with you. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. So that's where we're at. All right, so for today, it's been cloudy at this point. We're starting to see some showers popping up. High temperatures have been in the lower range of the 80s. You can see the temperatures on the bottom of the screen. For tomorrow, 87 degrees. We're getting into the 90s this weekend. And then, people, it's getting hot. Next week, 94, 95 degrees. Yeah, that's not even joking. Like serious heat, all right? Curious what the National Blend of Models is showing for heat for next week. 96, 96, 96, 95, 93. Yeah. So that 94, 95 may be conservative. By the way, the funny thing is, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi and I are doing hurricane special shoots outside on Wednesday. I just hope that it's not that hot there. All right? All right, that's all I got. Enough. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I've got a delivery truck that just showed up at the house. Is that perfect timing or what? All right, so it is 3:43. Coming up ahead on WESH 2 News starting at 4, of course, discussion about our weekend forecast, about the rising rain chances for tomorrow, and then we'll be talking about the tropics. Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi, Meteorologist Cam Tran, live team coverage through the afternoon. Stay tuned. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you guys and gals for hanging out. See you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning.